damn good actor. Like, I don't know. I was expecting like a YouTube Red level style of like acting, and it was like way more than that. Did I watch a fanfic? Oh, I already started recording. I don't even remember doing that. I just took a nice warm shower. I'm very warm right now. I did a bunch of my tank maintenance and everything the other day before we left for Orlando, and we can go down with Blue Baby. We haven't gone down yet. That'll be our thing. But the tank is finally free of fish, and I have gotten the clear from my fish people that my idea of Corridoras, loaches, or not loaches. Loaches is going to be a different tank. Corridoras, dragon guppies, and Rasporas is going to be fine. And it is just kind of dependent on who I get up in there. Very talented person who you can't be jealous of because he also seems to be a very good guy too. Yo, what's up, Gwen? Hope it turns out well. Should be a pretty tank. Yeah, I'm excited for the tank to get all settled. I'm letting it cycle right now. Just because it's it needs time to just acclimate, because it has been just, man, I didn't realize what a number they did, the little goobers did on my tank, but my God, they what a fucking pill. Honestly, really glad Health Up is in the pool, and I hope we get it a million times because of that exactly. But it's true, Mark is just talented, man. It's a good movie. But yeah, I'm gonna let the tank recycle is what I meant to say. I'm gonna let the tank recycle and let it kind of reestablish all the plants and everything. Let the algae eaters and bottom feeders all kind of reestablish. Because my Pleco, Pete, he hasn't been able to do
this is big brain time.
Nearly half of his job. It is Markiplier. Good job on the movie, by the way. He hasn't been able to do nearly half of his job with the, with the tiger barbs and stuff that were in there, giving him some grief. So, thankfully, we will, he's gonna be able to do his job. I'm gonna get the shrimp reestablished in there. The snails are already going crazy. So, what's up, K-Fob? Don't really care about compost. And I don't care about notched axe. Ooh. Pandora's box? Maybe? 100%, Risk of Rain 2, and holy moly, I forgot how much shit there is to do. Oh yeah, it is like one of the games that I'm like absolutely gonna save for when I can sink a bunch of time into it, because it looks like a tough 100%, because it's just the sheer amount of stuff that you have to do. How's Epic Universe? Awesome. It was really, really cool. It was really, really fun. Me and Snowy had a great time. And I can't wait to show you guys the vlog. Holy shit, the fucking dodge just then. Dude, my dodges are on point. Super fucking cool. Absolutely, Nintendo Land and How to Train Your Dragons were 100% the highlights. Genuinely does not get better than that. That was the best part of that part. It does help that we did have the, oi! That we did have the power-up bands and everything. going into the park, so we were able to do everything in Nintendo Land, but still, very fun. Oh yeah, Nintendo's got a Direct tomorrow, too. It's just a partner showcase, but still excited to see some stuff from that. See if there's any cool indie games coming out. I prefer not to immediately die. I hope they show Silk Song too. Yeah, dude, already. It's already coming. Oh man, I've been a little too cozy playing characters with permanent health. All right, well this actually works out beautifully for me. Best indie game. This works out really, really good for me. Yeah, I am Neo. I'm gonna max out on my flies, I'm pretty sure. I'm almost certain there's like a certain limit to what you can get, but I'm gonna break all these poops anyways. Because I do want to take Blue Baby down to alternate floors. I think that one of these rooms has, yep, more soul hearts. There we go. But yeah, we had a good weekend. We also we also like put in there that we were celebrating our anniversary, and man, when I tell you the cast members there treat you like way better and way more preferential when you oh, I kind of just want to take Stigmata. Glad I did. Treat you a lot better when you have the little anniversary or birthday thing. Man, they really like gave me and Snowy some real nice treatment. They were very, very sweet to us, and they gave us a complimentary upgrade on our hotel room, and they gave us a complimentary just gave us a complimentary a lot of stuff. Here go all of my big boys. Shit my dick, dude. I fucking hate fighting this bastard. Get your leeches out of here. What is he doing? Oh yeah, and we do get the thing. I kind of want leech. Oh, I don't think that's actually gonna matter. I should have taken screw. Backstabber is good, especially with my piercing right now. Yeah, with the piercing, that's gonna synergize like crazy. All right, let's look through the rest of this area. What else happened? I mean, yeah, other than Iron Lung being really cool, that was just a good movie. Iron Lung was just good. Like, it was nothing mind-blowing, of course, you know, but I mean, like, again, it was done on like an itty-bitty budget, which is so surprising to me because like the movie feels like it just was good. It was just good. I mean, that's really the end all be all of it. It was just a good fucking movie. Pickups. Okay. Oh yeah, Backstabber's gonna do a shit ton of help for us in this. What isn't gonna help me is dying a shit ton. It got confusing near the end, but I had a good time with Iron Lung too. Yes, it definitely got very confusing towards the end, but I think what makes me a little bit more lenient on that is that, like, Mark and the game creator were... Oh, the Devil Deal stayed open too. That's crazy. Mark and the game creator both were like this when it came to like writing that ending. And, you know, it wasn't just something that came out of like nowhere and everything. So I'm like, you know, I'm kind of like, fine. You can have this, Markiplier. I also haven't played the game either, so, you know, but I know that the game is pretty confusing as well when it comes to Polyphemus is just fucking just wow. All right. Cool, man. Holy shit. What the fuck? I really want Tarot Cloth. Woo, boy. Dude, that's the second. I think the last run that we had ended with us getting Poly. Hell yeah, dude. I definitely want 15 for Tarot Cloth. Holy shit, fucking Polyphemus. Please don't die. I've got an ass tier rate. I've got petrified poop. Just give me soul hearts, please. Honestly, petrified poop is going to make this a lot easier to do this. I didn't even think about that. There we go. There's Tarot Cloth. Now all I need is for petrified poop to spawn me a Hierophant, and then I win. Hierophant, please. Well, that sucked. Here, actually, yeah. Let's do this. What's in here? Synth oil, damage, and range. I need shot speed is what I need. I'll think about that one. Okay, there's mirror. Let's just go fight the boss, I guess. Because shit my nuts, dude. That is made as a passion project. With Mark being a fan of the source material, that's definitely a good sign. It's kind of like the Farther Brother Three Stooges movie, just because they were huge fans of the original. Yeah, I mean that's kind of the big thing too that I love about seeing that I really need Spectral Tears. Seeing that movie did so well and knowing that it was absolutely a passion project from Mark, you know, it definitely does make me happy because it's like yeah, I mean that's literally all it is. It's just a big passion project, you know. I need bombs. Secret room's not there. It could be there. Could also be up here. I'm willing to bet here. I bet wrong. A bit wrong. You want to pay out? Well, that's all that you're going to give me. All right. Because I need at least one key so I can get into my treasure room. All right, well, let's go. But yeah, I hope that this definitely, like, illustrates to folks that, hey, make passion projects. If I can come back in here with a poop, that would be great. Need to not touch that. I'm going to have to be so careful being on the flooded caves. Okay. If we do this and then destroy it this way. I've been lied to. I've been lied to. The game hates me. I think I need to destroy it with a bomb. Fuck off. Fuck off. Excuse me. But no, Iron Lung was very good. Very, very good. Enjoyed it a lot. Give me soul hearts. I got the thing. I got Tarot Cloth. Give me the Hierophant. I'd love to do the boss. Oh, the piercing for these enemies is really nice. Tears up is honestly nice. I will absolutely take a tears up. It teases me. It teases me by putting a bomb right there. Oh, thank God. Okay, we're good. That's fine. That's fine. It'd be nice if I could find a super greed, though. Did I miss a tarot cloth? Or not a tarot cloth, Oh, wait, I can't get back there. That's what it is. Watch that be the, watch that be my Hierophant that I've been bitching about. Honestly, I'd be a lot less scared right now if I could just have Spectral Tears. It is honestly just because of the fact that it could be Spectral Tears that is so worth it to just go blow that up. Especially because we have Tarot Cloth, we might as well min-max our ability to do it. Okay, you know what? The Magician, I won't complain. I will not complain. Homing Tears with Polyphemus, that is going to help us a ton during the boss fight. Also, Larold, going to give us a Soul Heart and a Blessed Penny. Picking up has half a chance of spawning a soul, or not a soul heart, but a the other thing. Yeah, no, a soul heart. Let me break these and see if I can't get a shit ton of pennies in here. Epic. Swap trinkets. Doink. 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 All right. Great. Thank you. That sucks. That genuinely is, like, terrible. That, like, makes me mad. Like, I wish that that was, like, genuinely a better item. Like, to any level of degree. Well, we found the treasure room and shit, so... He's such a big fan of the original. Oh, man, dude, speaking of Frankenstein, can I just say, the animatronics at the Monsters Unchained ride in Universal beat caves without taking damage? Oh, shit, dope. All right, damage plus luck up. Let's go. All right, Satan, what do you have? I mean, Polypus Brim. Oh, that charge time is abysmal, though. All right. Well, yeah, we just need to make sure that we're good. We just need to make sure that we're good. This is going to do a shit ton of damage. I just need to make sure that after every room we charge up, I need to get our shot speed up. Fuck. Oh, I really wish I had some form of permanent heart. I can't at least sweep across like that and be fine, but like, this is definitely a little slow. But, yeah, Monsters Unchained and Mario Kart, definitely mine and Snowy's favorite rides from what we went on during the trip. And, God, it's just the animatronics definitely were, like, a standout on Monsters Unchained. Cancer for the fire rate. Let's see what that does. Yeah, that kind of does it for me. God, I wish I had a way to fucking... I wish I had a way to gulp that, because I really do like petrified poop. Although we're not going to be seeing as much poop, so cancer kind of wins it out. Please tell me you and Snow chatted with him. Oh, yeah, we did see Igor while we were walking around. We saw the Invisible Man. We saw Igor, and he went, oh, a gorilla, and Bowser, because we were wearing our little head things when we were walking by. Also, the fucking dude at the front of the Monsters Unchained line looked at us as we were walking in and went, happy anniversary. And I was like, oh, that kind of doesn't fit the theming. And then as we were walking by, he went, hopefully it's not your last. And I just started fucking dying laughing. That is, I think, the funniest fucking thing you can say as somebody that's like, you know, in it's Dark Universe, like it's supposed to be like, you know, like that, and just them saying that was fuck. I couldn't get away. I cornered myself hard. I should have saved it for the faster guys. Damn, I had Brimstone Polyphemus, man, motherfucker. If only my speed was just my shot rate was better. All right, let's do another run. But yeah, that made me giggle a lot. Just them saying, hopefully it's not your last. That tickled me. That was very funny. And I wish I caught it on camera. I didn't. I had just finished shooting like B-roll of the fucking castle. Which, by the way, dude, that fucking place like comes alive at night. That Epic Universe is definitely, like, it's just Universal in general is definitely a lot better at night. Although I wish we didn't stay as late. Because I was very tired going home. But yeah, I'll post some pictures of the tank as it is now, and also of the beta tank after I pruned everything and all that. I was thinking about the fish stuff, because I realized I haven't posted any new pictures of anything yet. I would love. Okay. Because everything right now is kind of in a regrowing process. Jesus. Flippy, get the fuck out of the way, for real. You make my life so difficult. Yeah, everything's kind of in a regrowing process right now. And it's not like they're barren or anything like that. I think more so than anything, compared to how my tank used to look, the main tank and everything, it definitely looks like I'm like, God damn, I'm looking at old pictures of this thing and I'm like, oh, you used to be so green when we first started you. I honestly just might keep this on me. Freezer Baby. I fuck with Freezer Baby. But when you don't have things that can properly acclimate your tank up and everything and eat up all the poop and shit, man. You know, I was keeping up with water changes, but it wasn't enough. It definitely everybody working in tandem definitely helped, because I did realize with having the fish in there, I did have to start doing semi-frequent water changes, but those fish, man. That's why I'm glad that I'm going for stuff that's a little bit less. Not even a little bit. Wait. What the fuck was that? What something I had propped up just like slid down real quick, and it scared the shit out of me. I'm glad that you know, I'm gonna be able to do what I wanted to do, which was, you know, all in all, just have a really nice, pretty, colorful tank. Perfect. Do your thing, Freezer baby, do your thing. Because I think that the greens with the dragon guppies, and then on top of that, the Rasboras, whichever, I almost said brand, whichever species of them I want to go with. That Bombs Key is honestly so big. You need to go overdrive on cleaning the axolotl tanks when that gets put together. There's so much bioload, and SAS had algae problems until I added a lot of plants. Oh yeah, I was doing some research on it and seeing kind of how different they are, and I'm glad that I'm gonna be scaping it with like a custom like cave kind of setup and everything, so that I can just embed the background and everything with its own set of just like wall plants and stuff, because like holy shit, man. Ooh, Capricorn is nice. Capricorn is nice. That's good. Soul Heart Key, Coins Bomb. Oh, but what if that's like, oh, thank God. Never mind. Never mind. And especially, too, since I'm going to have two axolotls of mine. I'm going to have to absolutely keep up with water changes and all that stuff. And I'm just going to have to hope that, you know, I'm probably going to do with the axolotls, I'm going to try to do a little bit of a hardier shrimp. Since they're going to be in a bigger tank and everything. But we'll see what ends up happening with that. Because, again, like with every fucking shrimp and everything that I've seen, people are like, yeah, dude, bamboo, amano, you know, reds, they all do great. And I'm like, cool, man. You know, I'm glad. And then there's other people that are like, absolutely never put anything in your tanks ever. If you do, you are literally like going to kill your axolotls because you stink and you suck and I hate you. And I'm like, all right, man. I'm just never gonna believe anything I read ever, and I'm just gonna learn by like, I'm just gonna like just go like, okay, so this is how these guys act, and then we'll just kind of go based off of here. I know I have a bunch of shit. Before SAS ate them all. Jeez. I would say, because what I'm doing, Nate, and what I'm glad that I'm doing is I have 2 tanks right now from both of my, for my species and everything, for my species of shrimp, or at least I guess like my colorations of shrimp. Because I have a thing of sun-kissed and I have a thing of the cherries now, or rather the Bloody Marys that I have, because you know, the tank that I got, they started losing them pretty quickly, so I was glad that I got that set up. Was able to save a couple, but if you have the space, definitely, if they're helping with like bioload, like for sure, like if you just set up a little breeder tank and then just kind of have them in there, it's working for me. But again, you know, I don't, I also don't have an axolotl, so I don't know how, yet, rather. I don't have an axolotl yet. So I don't know how the turnover and everything could be with that. Because the cherry shrimp varieties are at least a little bit easier to get breeding, because they really just need good temperature conditions. And like I have my cherry shrimp, like all of them, in a just in like a little 5-round tank, with a bit of like plant matter and some snails and stuff, just so that there's a little bit of biodiversity in there, so they have stuff to eat, along with some shrimp feeder, so that you know, I can generate a little bit for them. But that has worked for me, at least, you know, a decent amount, thankfully. But I guess, you know, it does kind of all depend on so many factors. Plant density, the type of tank that, you know, they're in, and all that kind of shit. It's really crazy. Like, I think I really just love how, because you know, I love my snakes and my spiders and all that stuff. And I mean, you know, shit, I was just taking care of them all today, getting everybody fed, because today's feeding day, since we missed it while we were gone. Okay, deck of cards is really good, but what if this is... What if this is Mutant Spider and I just win? And the game is just deciding to give me all Q4 items just because, you know, it's, you know, I've been having it so rough. But I absolutely love how, like, just in depth you can really get, I think is the best way to say it, with, you know, how much can be different in terms of the hobby and everything. Because some things won't work for some people because, you know, the ambient temperature in their house is, you know, a certain thing. So, you know, the certain parameters of the tank don't agree with it. Or literally, like, the algae quality of the air, you know? Because that's a big thing with Flat Penny. Chance to spawn a key. I don't really need keys, but I need it less than the other thing I have. Prayer card for the Eternal Heart. I'll just take it to take it, and then, you know, we'll go from there. Because they have some really cool tanks that, different personalities, so their exact care will differ a bit. Yeah, exactly. You know, it's like, it's just, it's so crazy how, like, you know, depending on, like, you can have the same type of fish, but the same shit won't work for everybody across the spectrum, just because it's like, you know, like you said, fish have, you know, different aspects and personalities and all that stuff. It's really, really cool. Love that shit. Absolutely. Wish I, oh! None of that. I love it. And I mean, it's the same thing with reptiles too, man. You know, I mean, it's the same exact shit. Everybody's got, you know, everybody, you know, is like, this works for my creature and whatever. And then people are like, you are literally killing them. And it's like, no, they're fine. You know, and it's like, it's just, it's crazy how much shit differs, you know? It's just, it's a very cool hobby. And I like that you just kind of get to try stuff. I guess we're going down, right? So save this until we get to the very end. I absolutely should have used that somewhere else. I don't know. I can't wait. I can't wait to, like, experiment with more tank styles and stuff like that, because I have so many different types of tanks I want to build, and I just also have been reminded that cube tanks exist. So I could have two 60 gallons sitting right side by side on my big shelf and everything here, you know, essentially doubling my tank space. So, you know, I'm like, ooh, I could have so many tanks. And man, once I get these shelves, dude, it's over. I'm keeping an eye out for the smaller one, Because I know that there's a wire shelf, I'm pretty sure, at one of our thrift stores that I could pick up and use to put up over here. So cascading tanks were okay, so Nate, I had an idea, actually. You bringing up, like, the cascading tank things, right? So, like, I had an idea where I was going to buy some custom acrylic glass. And I wanted to have a 60 tall, or I'm sorry, I wanted to have a 75 gallon here and then a 40 gallon over here. Or I'm sorry, a 50 gallon over here, a 50 tall over here. So that would fit on the smaller shelf, right? I wanted to have that as my bottom tank, and I wanted to do that as my saltwater tanks. I wanted to have those two be my saltwater tanks. And then I was going to get, because I've seen people do this, where they have a little 1 gallon cube that they put up that's like an observation thing for the fish to go up into. And it like hooks onto the, you know, the lips of the tanks. And I was like, what if, right, I take a bridge and I make essentially a bridge that is that function for the like the saltwater tank, effectively making it like, you know, something that would go across the whole lip of the tank, so it's not this small little like hole they have to go through, depending on the fish I get, blah blah whatever, right? But like getting this thing, I wonder if that like would work in essentially combining a 40 and a 75 gallon into, you know, two different like little like emulating two separate types of ecosystems, or not ecosystems, but like types of saltwater tanks, you know, because like one could be like a coral area and then the other one could be more like kelpy kind of thing, you know, and just have those two areas and then have a big area for them to swim in between, you know. So you kind of have like a little like kind of kelp foresty area plus like a little area for like the coral and all that stuff, just so that, you know, they have the variety of everything and they're able to go in between it. And I thought that would be cool. And I know like maybe this much about acrylic glass cutting, so I wanted to outsource the parts to somebody. But I think it would definitely be cool. I think that would be very, very cool. I think it would look pretty dope. Like a freshwater to brackish to saltwater, but maintaining that would sound really difficult. I have looked into maintaining a brackish water setup because I do want to keep some vampire crabs. And yeah, it's a pain. It's a pain because I want to do, because there's certain like freshwater fish that can handle brackish, or not handle, but like live in brackish water. You know what I mean? So like I would love to maintain that kind of ecosystem and everything, but the everything that goes along with maintaining it and just making sure that the salinity stays, you know, consistent, and then making sure that the, you know, everything else and the you know, one parameter doesn't overgo this and blah 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 blah, and I'm just like no, I'm good. Like, what the fuck? What is happening today? What is happening today? What are with my runs? What is going on? I feel like we've just had a string of good luck. I threw away a fucking poly run, like a poly brim run, and then it's just like, oh, here's mutant spider and cricket's head. You know, would you like a blowjob with that as well, sir? Like, Jesus Christ. Good Lord. Like, let's fucking go, dude. God damn. But yeah, I've got some cool ideas for some tanks and stuff, and I'm excited to look cool, but not for me. They're a lot. they're a lot. They're very cool, but they just, yeah, they're a lot. All right, and you're gonna give me magic mushroom. Oh, see, I thought I could make it happen. All right. Thank you, Mutant Spider. Growth hormones. Yeah, absolutely. Not like I really have a big choice. I don't think I have a good way to get down here. I could see if there's a bomb in the shop. I guess I shouldn't have blown up those mushrooms because I do want to go down alt floors. Ash pit and whatnot. Bump. There we go. Take me to the shop. Oh, fuck off. You prick. You prick. Ooh. All right. Well, we got some keys for it. That's fine. But yeah, I'm just. Ooh, 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 ooh. I'm just very excited about all the tank stuff I got planned up here. Cause it's man, there's so much fun stuff. Cause like me and Snowy have most of our dream animals when it comes to like the snakes and all that stuff. I have a couple snakes and everything that I want. Intruder is nice. Don't let me regret. Awesome. Like I said, you know, like we have a bunch of stuff that we do really, really like, but or really a lot of our dream animals and stuff. But like, you know, for me, I mean, like, you know, I've always wanted to keep fish and everything. And now I'm actually at the capacity of like understanding how I'm supposed to actually care for this shit. And I have reptiles entirely to thank for that. So I'm excited to see that I'm just gonna be delving way further into this stupid ass hobby. Cause it really is just a sinkhole, man. There's so many fish. You know, and I mean, shit, once we get a house, I mean, it's gonna be the same thing with the last couple creatures that I want to get, because I want to get a red-tailed boa and I want to get an emerald tree python and a green tree, or an emerald tree boa and a green tree python. I fucking love those animals with all of my being. So those are definitely my last dream snakes and creatures. And one of the animals that I would love to get, feasibly, I don't really think I could take care of that well, personally. As much as I would love a tokay gecko. Oh, cool. Those things are the devil. Delirious. Spawn a friendly delirium version of a boss. Persist only between rooms. Only one glass can be activated at a time. The health of a boss deteriorates over time. Oh, I see. Okay. This isn't a little delirium. That's right. Let's get our key piece. Guarantee us a little bit more angel deal chance. And then, yeah, we'll kind of go from there. Typically giant assholes. Yeah, that's kind of the big thing, is that they are just little demons, you know? Little fucking demons. And I'm good, man. Oh. I just get both. All right, well, that sucks. That actually, that's I would have rather gotten nothing. It sucks, especially because I don't have a way to like reroll them either. Train them to be chill, but those are experts to raise geckos since they were eggs. Yeah, that's kind of a big thing with it too, is like most of the time people are like, yeah, they're not a problem if you raise them from egg. And I'm like, I don't want to fucking do that. And I also don't want to get bit because those motherfuckers can take chunks out of you. So I'll be fine with just getting my last 3 snakes and like the last 2 or 3 tarantulas that I really want to get. And then we'll call it a day. Because, you know, realistically, Snowy does a lot of the care for, you know, maintaining all of the creatures and everything in the house. And, you know, outside of me feeding them and, you know, of course, in general, like, tank maintenance and stuff like that, you know, she does a lot more of the everything else. Because, you know, I mean, shit, I've got 5 aquariums I'm looking after at this point in terms of, like, doing my daily shit, so. But, you know, again, it's not like I'm just like, you do it. Because, like, the feeding the spiders and shit like that are all just a once a week thing, which is, you know, thankfully easy enough. Because she feeds the snakes, and she also handles the snakes most of the time when she can. Although it does suck that the one snake that I do have, because she's got shit, man. She's got ginger, she's got cocoa, she's got butterscotch, and then we both have Palma. Okay. Don't spend that money. Hey, ladder's not bad. And then 2 of spades. Give me a shit ton of keys. All right, cool. I'll just donate the rest of this. Okay. This is an evil, bad room. Evil, bad, and very scary. Fucking son of a bitch, man. Farted because I was so scared. All right. Yeah, I guess we've already done treasure room, and that sucked. We've already done that. No dice shard. Nothing more to really do than go down. Where did all my fucking health go? Yeah, negative. Because we got to go down, and you give us active contrition, which will thankfully give us another thing. And then let's fight you for the lols. And then I should... Hey, fuck you for that. Shit. Take my key piece. We can go fight Mega Satan. And I absolutely will use one of my bombs on this. Hopefully get a soul heart. And I hate my life. All right, let's go down. At least I keep my my eternal heart. So we're good there. We could just go fight the boss, but I don't really feel like doing that. Shit my nuts, dude. God damn, man. I just cannot fucking see. Oh, man. That sucks. Cricket's head, all that shit. Motherfucker. Bad run, dude. Bad